to make the coffee. Today's flavor is S'mores Cabin by Caribou. I got it at Ollie's a while back and it's really good. I would definitely get that again. And Ollie's coffees are relatively cheap compared to everywhere else where you can buy them. And they usually have a decent selection. It changes all the time because it's an outlet store, but it's fun to look at all their coffees, and they carry some syrups. The syrups are kind of off-brand, but they're good. So I like to shop the discount stores, which in my area is Mark's, Big Lots, Ollie's, what else? Well, those are the main ones I shop at. So today it's going to be 84 with thunderstorms. It was raining overnight. Everything's wet. And it's not raining right now, but it's cloudy. So the next few days are going to be, it's going to be cooling off. In fact, next week, one day it's supposed to be a high of 72. So it's already starting to feel like fall weather, and that's fine with me. It's really kind of early to have fall weather coming in because August is usually pretty hot here, but it's feeling like the end of September almost. So I'm looking forward to fall, not looking forward to winter, but all in all, we've had a really nice summer this year. It's the weather hasn't been horrendously hot. It very rarely gets higher than 98 degrees here, but it's been known to go to, 104 every now and then, but that's more of an anomaly around here. But anyway, I know some of you have horrendous heat where you live, and I don't know how you stand it, but I don't know. But we get pretty cold weather here too in the winter. So, I don't know, today the exterminator was supposed to come yesterday, but they canceled. So then they kind of rescheduled it for today. So he's coming this afternoon, and I have to be home because I have him check the house to see if there's any more mice. I haven't found any the last few days, so that's a good thing. And I never want to go through that again. That was terrible. Mice, of course, they multiply very quickly, and if you don't find them in the beginning, like for me, it started off in the basement, and I don't go down there every day, so, by the time I found that I had mice, there were already several of them in the basement. So it's been a journey, that's for sure. So let's give the coffee a try. Cheers. Yeah, that's really good. Very chocolatey. Well, I also added chocolate creamer, but the coffee itself is very chocolatey, which is nice. So, I don't know what I'm going to do today. It's kind of wet out, but I might pull a few weeds here and there. I'm kind of on a roll with that, and it's looking better out there. But I do have to also spray for the dandelions because you can't get those out all the way. The roots are pretty deep. So I do have to spray back there, but of course I'm not going to do that when it's raining. And we have rain in the forecast the next few days. So that explains why it's cooling off. So I may work on my dining room a little bit. I still have some little painting jobs to do. And I still have to make a curtain to cover the shelves where I have my notebooks, because that doesn't look nice. It's neat and organized, but you know, they're just notebooks. So unless I cover the notebooks, which is even a bigger job, I'm just going to put a little curtain over. So, okay, well, I'm going to enjoy this lovely coffee, and then I will meet you over there at the budget book. All right, back at the budget book. Well, yesterday I didn't spend any money, so I get a green check mark. And I can't think of anything off cuff now that I need. I have coffee and creamer and all the things that I use every day. I have enough to make many, many meals. I'm still working on cooking the food down in the freezer that I have. I can't seem to get anywhere doing that, even though I haven't been buying much in the way of frozen food. The only frozen food really that I've been buying is replacing things that I know I enjoy eating, that I eat over and over and rotate. Although when I did go shopping at Fresh Time, I did try a couple of new things that I hadn't seen before that were either vegan or vegetarian. Now, I'm not vegan, I'm vegetarian, so I do eat dairy and I do eat eggs. I just don't eat meat and I don't eat fish. So everything else is fair game. And I've been vegetarian for, probably 10-ish years, if not more. And before that, I was pescatarian for a year or two. I haven't kept that close track of it, but I did eat fish back then. But then I just really, fish wasn't like, oh my God, that's the best thing ever. I did like shrimp and, shellfish. I did like that. But I just quit eating that too, because I figured, they're creatures too, and just to satisfy my palate for a short time. Well, anyway, that's why I stopped eating meat and haven't touched it since. So a lot of the faux meats are pretty decent, and I know a lot of you aren't into that because of they do have preservatives, but so do a lot of other foods that you eat if you're not vegetarian. So in fact, it's almost in everything unless you eat totally holistic food, grass-fed or free range. I mean, the difference in the chickens between now and back in the day, it was like the chicken breasts are like 3 times, if not 4 times bigger than what they used to be. So they're, they breed the livestock to produce as much meat as possible so that they can make big profits. So anyway, it's hard to get away from the things that they put in our food nowadays, the sugars, the preservatives, the dyes, the hormones in our livestock. So, even if you think you're eating clean, you still get a lot of that. They spray for bugs, and so, none of us are eating straight off the farm, at least not most of us, unless you own a homestead and you know exactly what you're growing and raising. So anyway, back to the faux meats. So some of them are actually pretty good substitutes. And I didn't stop eating meat because I didn't like the way it tasted. I stopped eating it for the animals, basically. So, but I grew up eating meat. I mean, like I said before, I'm the only one in my family that's vegetarian, and my kids ate meat, my grandkids eat meat. All my friends eat meat. I don't have any other vegetarian friends either, so I'm definitely in the minority. But that's okay. I don't mind that. And if I go to a party or something like that, I usually take something, like I'll take a vegetarian hot dog or a vegetarian burger patty, or, so that they can just throw it on the grill and they don't have to make special food just for me. So, and I don't mind that. I still get together with family and friends, and they know I'll bring something. So, and then I usually will bring like a bottle of wine, or sometimes I'll make a side dish to take along. And I always have plenty to eat. So I don't know, are there any other of you guys that are vegetarian out there, or are you all meat eaters? When I do my cooking, I try to include everybody. And most of the things that I fix do have meat alternatives. So, anyway, that's the way I roll. And I'm still, like I said, trying to cook down my freezer, and not getting very far. Because sometimes I'll make a dish out of something I pulled out of the freezer, and it's enough for, 2 or 3 meals, and I don't want to eat it all in a row, so I'll freeze it. So then I put it back in the freezer, and but it's nice to have a meal just that I can pull out on days where I don't even want to cut up a salad. So, all right, well, that's it for the budget book for today. I hope you guys are doing well with your budgets, whatever they may be. And I'll be back. I bought these 2 grow kits. They're mushrooms at the farmer's market. And this one is blue oyster mushrooms, and it's just loaded with mycelium. And I'm trying to look on YouTube to see actually what I need to do with these. I think I need to cut a slit in here and then spray it with water to keep it moist. And then this is lion's mane, and it's already growing a big mushroom. So I think that'll be delicious and fun. And we'll see how this goes. So anyway, these were $20 a piece, which is very reasonable. And if this works well, then I'll buy more from these people. And I should be able to get more than one harvest out of these. And I see these little places here are already starting to grow mushrooms. So that should be fun. All right, another project. I have many. But, you got to keep life interesting, not just always same old, same old. I'm not a routine person. I never have been. And I like to explore new things, even in my older years. I mean, I'm not ancient yet, but, I like to explore doing new things. And that doesn't mean I have to do it forever. But trying new things and going new places is a lot of fun. So, all right, I'll keep you posted on the mushrooms every now and then. Well, here's the plate I found in my stash. I think that fits in really well with everything I have on this gallery wall. And now I want to paint these black because they kind of stick out like a sore thumb. And I wanted to blend into this little fireplace. And this burns gel fuel, and these also burn liquid fuel. So I have several choices of what I want to do. And these two are actually separate. So if the power ever goes out, I have some liquid fuel, that I could put in there for a little extra warmth. It's not going to heat a room, but you know, everything that you have helps. So I'm going to go ahead and paint these, and I think they'll look better. I also have this that I keep in on my little faux fireplace in the living room, and I'm going to go ahead and paint this black too. I've had this for a long time. It's been inside, it's been outside, but I like it, and it holds tea lights. So I'm going to paint that black. As far as I got this all painted, and then the exterminator came, and then I got hungry, so I'm not going to do anything with this today. But see, this is you can light this, put liquid fuel in there, and yeah, it's nice for just ambiance, but it's like a fire top or a tabletop fire place or fire, whatever you want to call it. But I'm not going to do anything with that until tomorrow. Here's tonight's dinner. I don't have any tartar sauce, so this is the other fish fillet, not fish fillet. Some of my homemade pickles from my cucumbers that I grew in the garden, slice of American cheese, and some garlic mayo. I got this at Dollar Tree, Tom and Ollie. So I don't know if it's good or not. I haven't tried it. I also put some on my rosemary French fries. Those are from Alexia or Alexa, whatever. And then here I have more cucumbers from the garden that I put vinegar and oil, salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, let it sit overnight in the fridge, and added some sour cream and also some homegrown tomatoes. Yummy! So that's quick and easy tonight's dinner. The fries were frozen, the fish fillet was frozen, and I have to investigate what brand that was because I like it. So, okay, I'm going to go enjoy this now. Right, well, I got this all painted, and it looks much better. It blends in way more, doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. And then in the winter, I put tea lights in there and light up the electric fireplace. So I think that's much better than what it was. Well, it's the end of another Friday. Yes, it's Friday again. I keep saying every time I turn around, it's Friday. So, not a super productive day, but it's okay. I got a couple things done and a couple things cleaned up, and, you know, just a typical day. We didn't get any more rain. I hope we get more tonight because I didn't want to. But I didn't work in the yard today. It got up to 84. I could have worked in the yard, but I didn't. So at least I got a little bit accomplished and got the place straightened up, just kind of cleaned up after myself, and didn't make a whole lot of big mess. So tomorrow is another day, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. I have to cut my friend's hair. She's going to be going back to work on Monday, and so, you know, everybody needs to get spiffied up for their jobs, and she was off all summer because she's a school nurse. So fun time is over, but not for me, but for her. So she's 3 years younger than me, but she's already past 70, and she prefers to work. So, and a lot of people like to continue working. It gives them something to do. But she's off all summer, and then she has a nice long Christmas vacation, Easter vacation. So it's a pretty good gig for her. And she keeps saying, well, maybe I can get you a job. It's like, I don't want a job. I don't care. No. So not that I'm lazy, but I put in my many years of working. And I have no desire to go back. I think the worst part for me is I like to just do my own thing, and I don't want to be beholding to somebody else's schedule, you know, having to be at a certain place at a certain time. It's just not for me. I've been retired about, I think it's about 12 years. I kind of lost track, but I enjoy retirement. I'm not bored, ever. In fact, I have too much to do. But a lot of that is self-inflicted because, you know, I like to keep my house nice, and then I'm in the process, of course, you guys know, of getting ready for this stage of my life where I'm trying to simplify things and just enjoy life. That's my main goal, to enjoy life and be there for my family. And I hope you guys are able to do that too, even if you do go to work. You know, I hope your spare time that you can do a lot of the things that you want to do. And if not, you know, maybe you can enlist some help from family or friends and make yourself a happy life. So, all right, my friends, I'm just going to go do some TV viewing and relax. And that's all I have for you today. So I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share. And thanks for watching.